Hey, good afternoon. It's Jim from JAGfx.com. It is Saturday, the 6th of May 2023. This is my weekly analysis video where we go over all the pairs on the Forex market on the daily time frame that I'm trading using the high probability and divergence trading methods from my books. So welcome to the video, guys and girls. If you do like the video, hit the like button and subscribe button. That'd be greatly appreciated. All right, let's get into it. Right, I'm coming to you from sunny Kampot, so in Cambodia again. So back in a routine, back on the trading some lower time frame stuff too, which is good. All right, what am I looking for? News. We always start off the video, have a look at the week ahead for news. Last week was a pretty big week, where basically the experts, the so-called experts, got most of the numbers wrong, and so don't expect any different this week. Let's have a look. This is Forex Factory Free Economic Calendar. I'm pretty sure it's now set up in my local time, which is good, which you can set up filters. I'm only interested in the high impact events, which are marked in the red on the chart on the graph there. So these red envelopes designate high impact events. The grey ones are just holidays and stuff like that. So Monday looks like it's a pretty quiet day. That'd be May Day, I think, or Labor Day. I can't keep track of when Labor Day, May Day, whatever you call it. It's different names in every country. Tuesday, nothing happening. Wednesday, we're starting to pick up. US, we've got CPI numbers out of the US. Thursday is probably the big one. UK interest rates, and it looks like they're expecting a rate rise. So that's the UK out of Great Britain. Interest rates, so be careful if you're trading the pound pairs around then. USD PPI numbers at the US on Thursday also, unemployment claims. Then on Friday, New Zealand inflation expectations and GDP at the UK and US prelim UOM consumer sentiment, whatever that is. If you want to know what any of these are, all you do is you just come and click on this little envelope here. Opens up a box, gives you all the information you need there. If you want to bore yourself or need something to put you to sleep, read that stuff. No, I'm only kidding. I'm sure it's important to some people. All right, let's move on. So there's the news for the week ahead. Not a great deal, just that UK interest rates is probably the main thing, and CPI numbers out of the US. So just be careful around then. All right, we'll go to the Word document. If I'm a bit slow on the moving the cursor around, the mouse, it's because I'm using my left hand now for my mouse. I think it's contributing to a sore shoulder on my right side, which is throwing me out of whack because it's amazing what you use your shoulders for. And when I do push-ups every day, I can't because it hurts. Can't go to the gym because it hurts. So I'm on the left hand with the mouse. Now, this is a high probability setup. For those that haven't seen these videos or don't know the setup, I'm assuming most of you do. Most of you have read my books. You have a fair idea, watched these videos before, but it just gives you the settings, all the different colors, etc. So you can pause the video, have a read of that if you wish. The main indicator is the bottom indicator. It's the MACD Platinum, which is a zero lag MACD. It oscillates around the zero level, which is the grey faint line you'll see in the video. Generally, I'm looking to sell when it's above the zero level and buy when it's below the zero level. That's the general rules. All right, let's get on the charts then. This is TradingView. I do all my analysis on TradingView. I've got a watch list here. It's not all 28 pairs. It's a sample. I think it's only about 14 pairs and gold, and also just 3 other pairs you'll see at the end of the video. Now, TradingView is moving really slowly, so it's going to be a slow, painful video by looks. I'll just pause it every time it does that. No worries. So we've got the watch list on the right. It's in alphabetical order. If it's highlighted in light blue, it means there's trade on and some action's been taken. It's highlighted in orange, means I want to talk about it in this video for some reason. Highlighted in dark blue means there's a trade on and no action's been taken as yet. If there's no highlight, no trade on. I think I've got trades on all pairs at the moment, or I'm going to talk about all pairs, so it's all good. Now, keep in mind, I'm not a signal service, all right? So people ask me, about my returns, and they compare my settings to theirs. They compare my results to theirs, etc. This is only a fraction of what I do when I trade. I do trade all 28 pairs and some other exotics on different time frames using different methods. But this is my bread and butter. All my trading revolves around these indicators. There's nothing different. It's just way trades are entered and trade management. I used to do a lot of hedging and stuff, call it in the group, but it just got confusing for some, and a lot of people can't do it. So I just keep it simple in this group and just show you the basic setups with traditional stop loss and managing of trades. It's all done at the time. So when I call a trade, I take a screenshot, post that in the groups, the JAGfx Facebook group, Telegram channels, and Matt from Family's Discord channel. So it's posted live at the time. So it's not after the fact. Well, it's about an hour after the fact by the time I get up. But it's all very transparent all at the time. Any trade management's also called in those groups at the time. So there's nothing hidden. So if anyone wants to join any of those groups, you're more than welcome to. Now, generally, you'll see in my notes, you'll see the pair, the date and the signal, and any information about the actual trade. It's all a bit messy, this one, so because it's a bit... So normally on the right's the most recent trade, and there's other trades on, which in this case is the AusCAD. There is quite a few trades on. So we come over here, there's a first sell there, which is on the 1st of Feb. So there's the notes for that and the trade management for that, all right? So it's got a stop in place there, can't lose, locking in profit, can't lose. So it's all good. Then we took another sell on 28th of March, so I think that's this one here. Yep, already closed half, 10th of April, so hopefully that's in here somewhere. Yeah, like I said, yeah, on the open there, when I got to this round number, this green level here is the 90-cent level, so it's a big round number. And as you can see, prices stalled around it a bit. Took a buy in here, so that'll be the 14th of April. And all I've done is move my stop up a little bit tighter now, that's it. And took another sell in here, which is this one here, 1st of May. So we've got plenty of trades on. So we can't lose on this sell. We can't lose on this sell. We can still lose on the buy, but it's been reduced the risk because I've moved the stop up. And this sell here went against me initially, went up close to my stop. The stop's at the same level. And it's going nowhere fast. So it's starting to come back down towards my entry level. So we're still in basically 1, 2, 3, 4 trades on this pair. So it's AusCAD. Aussie Japanese yen. Right, it's highlighted in orange, means I want to talk about it. It's basically because I've stopped out. Took a sell here, 26th of April. You know, it looked pretty good, this sell. You can read my notes for it there. Bang, straight up through the stop. Got an opposite QMP, filled the dot, and hit the stop all on the same day. Spiked up. Looked like it was coming down, then the numbers come out way off on Friday for the non-farm payrolls, etc., and it's bounced up again. So I'll probably get rid of this grey line. These grey vertical lines are just for a warning, because in this case it was for a red dot above the MACD, on the MACD plat above the 0 level, but now it's a green dot, so we're back in buy mode. There's the 0 level, that dotted grey line you can see there. So we're stopped out of that, took a full loss on the Aussie yen. Now, here's my notes, 2nd of May, stopped out. So I just leave it on the charts to show you guys. When I finish the video, I will tidy these charts up, so no dramas, and remove all the information. So we're no longer in a trade in the Aussie yen. I am drawing trend lines in, potentially looking for further divergence there. So this initial trade was taken on hidden bearish divergence. So that was in this one, this one here, the one we lost. So hidden bearish divergence. Now we're potentially setting up for regular bearish divergence. So it's like the old 1-2 as I always say. And if I get a sell signal here, I'll definitely take it. I've always got confidence in these initial hidden divergences always working out. Not initially sometimes, as you can see, but eventually. That's Aus yen, no trade, stopped out. Aussie USD, highlighted in the orange. Righto, what have we got here? We're in a sell from back here, 3rd of Feb. So there's a sell there, there's a stop in place there. There's a trade management. You can read that if you wish. Took another sell 26th of April. So let's get here, yeah, 26. And there was a buy signal here. There's an opposite QMP filter dot and a new buy signal. I took the buy, but I decided to stay. Oh no, I got out. Sorry, I lie. So that's why it's highlighted in orange. That's what I'm talking about. 5th of May, closed for a small loss on opposite QMP dot. So here was the sell. This is what we're talking about here. Took the sell. Got this new QMP filter dot here, and it's also a buy signal. So I took the buy and got out of the sell. So I took a small loss in this sell, so it's gone. So I'm in this sell here, you can't lose. And I'm in this buy here, that's Friday was kind of me. It sort of shot up nicely on Friday. There's a stop loss for the buy there. Now it's all a bit tight, messy here, but I like this big support level here on price. So it's pretty neat. And we're not that far above the 65 cent mark, yeah. So yeah, that's the that's the Aussie USD. That's why it's highlighted. I closed out this sell signal during the week for a small loss and took a new buy, which is the notes for there. Right. Euro CAD. Right, it's highlighted in orange because I want to talk about it. I'm not sure what. All right, let's just go through it. Oh, I've got to trade all the way over here, I think, still. Why is that one there? What's that one? 8th of November. A buy. Can't even see it. Must be down. Where is it? There it is. Jesus. All right. Sorry about that. There's a buy in here. There's a stop for that. Can't lose on that. So that's locked in. That's a gimme. So we know that one's there. I'll just get this bigger again so we'll get back on track. So we've got that buy. That's the 8th of November. There's all the information for it. And we took another. What have we got here? Let's get this auto here. All right. Took another buy in here. When's that? 2nd of March, 1st of March. There's that information there. Stop is up here. Can't lose on that. All good. Already closed half. Can't lose on that. 21st of April. Took another buy. And this is what I'm talking about. Took a buy. Closed half on the 28th of April. So let's have a look where the 28th is. 27th. On the upper next count. There. Closed half. Dragged the stop up eventually. And it was stopped out for a small overall profit. So that's finished, that buy trade there. In the meantime, the last trade was on the 2nd of May. This sell here went up against me initially, but then Thursday and Friday come good, and we're heading down. Heading down towards the buy stops, which is okay because we're locking in profit in both of them, and we've already had a small win on this buy, and hopefully the back deal will roll over towards the zero level. Price is already at the MAs. I can start considering tighten up the stop, bringing this stop down. I'll give it a day or so and see how we go. Because you can see price tends to bounce off that 50 a fair bit. So it's there now, but we'll give it one day, see where we go. I ideally want to see the MACD platinum come down to the zero level bit though. So yeah, we're finished with that buy in there. So that's why it's highlighted in orange. So as I said, I leave these all on chart to show you what's happened. You can see it's been stopped out, bang. And that was on Friday. Right, Euro Yen. All right, then a couple of trades and a buy from back here, which is the 23rd of March. Stop there, can't lose on that. So we're locking in profit there. There's my trade management there. 26th of April took a sell. That's his grey vertical line here, and it was stopped out. So we took a loss there on that sell. This is my second attempt at a sell. There's divergence, there's regular bearish divergence. It went nicely in my favour on Thursday, but Friday wasn't too kind to me. It's back up towards the entry level. MACD platinum still a fair way above the zero level, and price hasn't come back to the MAs as yet. So even though there's plenty of room to the upside still, and I've got this buy on, so I've got some insurance there or some protection. So it's the Euro Yen looking okay. Now the Euro NZ. This is one I'm sort of regretting. You'll see why. Okay, it looks really good. Took a sell, bang, bang, but Jim got panicked a little bit. MACD platinum was at the zero level, and on my cursor at the moment, I closed 4th of May, closed for a break-even result. So I closed it when it was right just below the entry level. And that day, bang, down she went. I just didn't like the look of the chart. I had that bullish candle there and little hammer things, whatever they are. And I just thought, nah, best to get out, reduce my risk. And it's just, as Murphy's Law would have, just dropped nicely down to the moving averages. And the MACD platinum's cleanly through the 0 level. So I called it as a break even. Kicking myself a little bit, but there's plenty more trades. It's been a tough pair to trade. There's all this bouncing around. You're not getting any sort of clean buy entries here according to my rules, but you know, it is what it is sometimes. So we didn't take a loss. That's a good thing. That's why it's highlighted in orange, because I closed it out in here somewhere, just below the entry. And as you can see, dumb. No worries though. Let's move on. Euro USD. Little bit happening here, but most of it's sideways action. We'll start here. This was a buy, this grey line, closed out an opposite QMP filter dot there, took another buy here. So it's the 14th of March, took a buy. Initially went against me, came very close to stop, but didn't hit it. Had the support level here, didn't break that. Found support again, bounced up nicely. In the meantime, I've dragged my stop up. It's a bit hard to see all the trade management there, but there it is there. I'll read it. Jeez, it's hard work using with a left hand with a mouse, I tell you, especially your right hand. So there's my trade management there. So we can't lose on the buy, so all good. And took a sell here. And this has just gone sideways, didn't threaten my stop. Had this sort of price like a resistance level, and it seems to be holding sort of. So that's that blue, aqua blue horizontal line there. So like it was a double top there. It took the sell here. It's just gone against me. Had a bounced off it again, and had another bullish candle, and slowly ground down again, bounced up again, and back down again. So it's actually acting as a very good level. In the meantime, this sell's not looking good. My stop's not been threatened, but I'm still in a buy, so it's not too bad. Pound Aussie. If it looks a bit stop-start the video, it's because I have to pause between every time I change pairs because it's just taking so long to load. So Pound Aussie, we're in a couple of trades here. Let's start off over here. We're in a buy from back here. That's the 7th of Feb. Hang on a sec. New sell signal. What am I doing here? Hang on, let me get my bearings here. 7th of Feb. New buy signal. Oh, yeah. Yeah, just lost the internet now. Yeah, just had some Wi-Fi issues there, but all good now. Back on the chart. All right. And while it was down, I read some of these notes here, so I know what I'm talking about. So basically, I took a sell where this grey vertical line was. That's these notes here, the 14th of April. Here goes the Wi-Fi again. 14th of April, lost it. That was stopped out for a full loss. You can see that there. Then the 7th of Feb, that's this one here. I took a buy. Notes are all over the place. Normally they go left to right. So I took a buy, and there's stop in place there. So we can't lose on that. That's locked in. And another sell here. Oh, my Wi-Fi keeps on dropping in and out, so sorry about that. Sell here, and it seems to be going all right now. There's stop losses up here. There's my notes for the sell there. High risk trade with regular bearish divergence. So not doing too bad there. That's the Pound Aussie. Pound Swiss. All right, more Wi-Fi dramas. Pound Swiss. Now, initial buy was here. That's the 20th of April. It stopped out for a loss on the 25th of April. So that was in this little spike down here. That candle there, just spiked down through my stop. The buy signal was still valid. Drew this trend line across these highs, broke the trend line, took the new buy there. Initially went in my favour, then dropped down during the week. And I thought, it's come down to this level here again. This level's been there for a while now. You can have a look. See this level here. So it's come down back towards that level, and then Thursday come good, Friday come better. We're back up above in positive territory. So we're trying to recover some of this loss from this buy here by taking a second buy. MACD platinum still below the 0 level. Now we're We've had a good spike up. We'll give it one more day. MACD Platinum's just about at the zero level. We'll look at closing half and maybe dragging the stop up, putting us in a no-lose position. And if this just keeps on going up, we'll just trail the stop up. So it's the pound Swiss. Pound yen. All right, took a sell here. This is the 26th of April. Yeah, 26th of April. There's a lot of trades on the yen pairs. Called a few. Call the high risk, the correlation, etc. Just be careful. The yen's a bit tricky to trade at the moment. Any pairs involving the Japanese yen, it's just a bit, it's a bit skittish. Is probably the right word. It can go up, and go down quickly. So that was stopped out, and we got another sell here. There's still a regular bearish divergence. Took a second sell here. And Friday wasn't kind to me. So I took it on Friday morning, and it's gone against me right from the get-go. So that's the pound yen. Second attempt at a sell there. You can read the notes there. Pound USD, if it comes up. All right, pound USD in a buy from 17th of April. So it's this one. Oh, no. What am I doing here? Use sell signal. What have I got here? Stand by. All right, just pause the video, read my notes so I know what I'm talking about. Oh, geez, talk about preparation. All right, 14th of Feb, here's the notes here. This is a buy here. So that's still in a trade, stops in place there. There's all my trade management for it there because it's the only trade open at the moment. So that's locking in profit, can't lose on that. This was what's over on the left there. The 17th of April, took a sell. And on the 1st of May, closed for a loss on an opposite QMP for the dot. So I had this QMP for the dot, buy signal here. I didn't take the buy. A couple of reasons. One, the price didn't come back close to the moving averages, close enough for my liking. Generally, I like price to come like back into the moving averages, touch them, then take the signal. Didn't do it. Hence, I didn't take the buy trade. With this big round number here also, which is the 1.25 level. So it's a big round number. And the MACD Platinum setting down and price is slowly grinding up. So there's a potential regular bearish divergence there. Now it's definitely heading that way. You can see a lot more extended now. So there's a few reasons I didn't take it. Plus I already had a buy on. So I didn't take the buy. I just didn't like this, mainly because price didn't come back to the moving averages close enough. So that sell, we closed out for a smaller loss than because the stop loss would have been up here somewhere. So instead of losing a full, say, 1%, only lost, say, 3/4 or 2/3% or something like that. But we're still on this buy here. So that's the pound USD, New Zealand CAD. Right, just in the one buy trade on this, and obviously the employment numbers out of Canada weren't real kind to us because there's another Canadian pair that's moved a fair bit. Yeah, we're in a buy, can't lose. Already closed half, when I closed half, 4th of May, so it would have been, I reckon, on this open of that candle there. So open of that little bullish candle there, Thursday, closed half, dragged my stop up, so I can't lose. All good. USD CAD highlighted in orange means something happened, and that's pretty obvious. All right. Took this buy trade on the, I'll just move that a bit. 20th of April. Took the buy trade, that's this one. I can't get there. 20th of April, took the buy trade. 27th of April closed half, so let's have a look at 27th, 25th, 26th. So on the open of that candle, just up near the high there, MACD Platinum through the zero level, you look down, and we're getting close to this previous support resistance level here. So I closed half, and in hindsight, it's a pretty good move by me. Stops dragged up, and it was actually stopped out on this candle here on the Thursday. 4th of May, stopped out for an overall small profit. Then we've taken this sell trade on the 2nd of May, and as I said, the Canadian numbers come out on Friday. employment numbers, and obviously had a big effect on the Canadian dollar, and bang, off she goes, which is great. So we're no longer in the buy. We took a small profit in the buy. We're in the sell. That's looking pretty good. MACD Platinum still a distance above the zero level, and we'll probably try and see if we can get down to this previous low here, or possibly this blue line here. And we'll see if we close out half and get the stop down nice and tight, put us in a no-lose position on the USD CAD there. That's why it's highlighted in orange, because we're stopped out on that buy trade. USD Japanese yen. All right, the yen. I've got a bit going on here. I think we've still got a trade on from October. Let's go and have a look. There it is, yeah. So 24th of October. There's a sell trade on, stops in place, can't lose. So that's a gimme, that one. We're locking in there. We've got this level up here. You can see the blue line across there. There's a resistance level, and prices respect that pretty well. Let's get more into the current time. I should have tidied this up before, shouldn't I? 30th of March, new buy signal. So this will be this one here. Yep. Moved the stop up a couple of times. 3rd of May closed half. So let's have a look where the 3rd of May is. Hopefully it's in here somewhere. Yeah, on there. 2nd, this candle. 3rd of May closed half. I was hoping it was going to break through this. I probably should have closed on that candle when it got to this high here. I missed it by day, so it closed a bit low. Brought the stop up. Can't lose. Can't lose on the old sell. Can't lose on this buy. Already locked in some profit on both. And we're in another sell from the 4th of May, and it's sort of going nowhere fast. We're at the entry level, but it's all good. So we've got protection to the upside and downside there, so it's all good. USD Japanese yen. Gold. All right. Well, let's just fill my head in. Now it's highlighted in orange. There's a reason for that. So we're in a buy. So let's go to the start here. We took a buy here initially on this grey vertical line, closed on opposite QMP full of dots. So we took a small loss here, no big deal. That's the notes over here. 13th of March, took maybe this one, yeah, took a buy there, and the stop is up there, so we can't lose on the buy, so all good there. Took a sell here, stopped out, so that's this one here, bummer, and break of the trend line, because that sell signal is still valid. There's no green QMP filter dots. And we're up near the 2000 level, which is this green horizontal line. This one's the 1800 level. So I took another sell on the break of that trend line there. That's this one, yeah, second attempt, yep. And it was stopped out. Hang on a sec. Let me read my notes. Second attempt there, previous sell, yeah, 4th of May. So that's in here. Yeah, just poked through again. Stop loss, just took it out. Just should have, if it could have been a little bit higher. And as Murphy's Law would have it, next Friday, numbers come out and down she goes again. In the meantime, I'm taking a buy here. And it was going up nicely. And now we're just at the entry level. We're just above the 2000 here. This is going to be a sticking point. 2000 is a big round number. So gold hovering around 2000. Yeah, I don't know how long it'll last. It'll either come back down below it or go above it. How's that for Nostradamus? All right. In the meantime, we've got this regular bearish divergence forming. You can see prices grinding up higher slowly, and the MACD Platinum's lower. These lines just get adjusted every day. It's a bit of preparation. That's all it's there for. So we're in one buy. We can't lose. The sell was stopped out for a loss again. That's 2 sell losses in a row. And we've taken another buy, and it's not looking too good either. So what I'm looking for now is the MACD Platinum to hopefully come up a bit higher and roll over, and I'll look at taking another sell. I'll give it another go. I'll just keep on cracking at it until I get a win. All right, these next three, US dollar, US 500, and Bitcoin, they're just for more out of curiosity than anything else. So we'll just start. There's no actual trades on. This is just draw the signals, the valid signals. So red for sells, blue for buys. A few trend lines, divergence. You know, this is the US dollar, and it's just grinding sideways for a couple of months now. This is a daily chart, so 5 candles represent 1 week. So that's, when's that? That's from mid-March, just gone sideways. US dollar. US 500, which is a US stock market, obviously, the S&P 500. Now, once again, my line that's been on the chart forever, as we all know, and forever, that blue line, that big one up here, just still cracking at it, Have a look at this, eh? Bang, look at all this over here. I get excited, as you can tell. It's going to break eventually, I just don't know when. So we could probably draw a vertical line here. Let's have a look. We'll put a grey one on because a warning signal. You can call it a warning line. There's a green dot on the MACD platinum below the zero level, so we're in buy territory. But, you know, would you buy into that level there? And there's two schools of thought on these support resistance levels. The more touches they are, the stronger they are, which sometimes is valid, yes. Or the more times they touch, the more chances of it getting broken. So it's another valid point. Who knows? So you'd think this is going to break eventually. It's not going to stay under this level forever, I wouldn't imagine, unless the market absolutely collapses. But we'll see how we go here. And Bitcoin. All right, Bitcoin, this level here is the 30,000 level. It's proven to be a bit of a sticking point. Some divergence there. Last trade, sell trade there. Buy signal there. Yeah, you can see all the signals there. It's just a normal chart. MACD platinum, same. This one's probably a bit of hidden bullish divergence there. Lower, higher lows on price and pretty well slightly low on the, yeah, it's probably not even, probably double bottom on the MACD platinum. But definitely divergence. Divergence just means there's a difference between the two. Yeah, so heading up towards the 30,000 level. And remember, Bitcoin's a 24/7 market, so it's still ticking over at the moment as I do this video, albeit very slowly if you look at the current price there. Bitcoin. All right, that's it for the video. It's probably not going to look too bad to you guys, but it's very stop-start for me. And using the left hand for the mouse isn't helping at all. Enjoy the rest of the weekend. Thanks for watching the video. Like I said, if you do like the video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. No new trade setups for Monday, just that one bit of trade management as mentioned. And enjoy the rest of the weekend. Stay safe, and I'll talk to you good folk next week sometime. Cheers.